What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm just over here trying not to burn my apartment down because I just lit some sage. It's getting lit around here. What? And I'm also making a mess. So this is actually a smudge stick that I bought. It's super big, okay? Like, let's just measure this bad boy. So we are going to do some DIY today. I'm so excited. I love doing DIY. I think it's so fun. And I actually did this experiment already once on my own because I wanted to try it. I wanted to actually make a ton of them and just hand them out to friends because I think they're such a cute little gift, especially if somebody just moved into an apartment or maybe somebody just got a house. It's such a cute gift to give. We're gonna do a little DIY today, but just so you guys have a little bit of info on what a smudge stick is, because some of you might be like, what the heck is she burning? What is that thing? A smudge stick actually is a whole bunch of herbs. This is like one of them that I made. I made a really tiny one. A whole bunch of herbs, and basically a lot of them are either sage. You can put pretty much anything in there. You could put rosemary. You could put like flowers, like roses, to make it look super pretty and cute. Some people put like stones on them or crystals to make them look really pretty as well. Obviously, you don't burn the crystals, but you can use that for energy too. And I'm so all about energy. I love energy, and I totally fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. The purpose of sage is to basically do spiritual cleansing or cleanse your house or your apartment or space. So if you ever have somebody that's come over, maybe they had a bad energy, you kind of like want that energy not to linger in your house, because a lot of times a lot of us will absorb other people's energy, which I do all the time. Literally, you can be so grumpy or like so sad and not even tell me, and I just absorb it, and all of a sudden I start to feel like that, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? But that's exactly what it is. So I love using these little smudge sticks. All you have to do is basically go around your house and then open a window or a door for that energy to escape, and that is cleansing your house. It's super cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Hopefully, if you guys are into this, then keep on watching. So these are some of the herbs that I'm gonna be using today. You literally can use so many different herbs. I just picked these from my dad's backyard, so I'm gonna go with these. This here is eucalyptus. It looks a little discolored because I actually had these in the refrigerator, and I feel like that was probably a bad idea. But this here is sage, and you could see it's like really fuzzy and cool looking. And then this here is a lavender. I wish you guys can smell these. They smell so good. And this is rosemary. Rosemary is one of my favorites, so that's why I have a little bit more of that. But you can make these bunches as big or as small as possible, but just don't forget that the bigger that you make them, it's a little bit better, just because once they dry, they do shrink. And also the string that we're gonna be using is 100% cotton. You always wanna use something that's 100% cotton. You don't want any kind of chemicals in it, because when you're burning it, you are gonna be burning chemicals. Let's go ahead and get started. This is super easy. All we have to do is figure out how we want the bunches. I basically like to grab rosemary here and kind of bunch it like that. And then the part that's less leafy, I'm going to make the inside part. So I'm going to do that with, I'll just grab 3 of them like this. And then with my lavender, I'm just going to kind of take a couple pieces off. You really don't have to do it like that, but you could do it however you want. Honestly, this is like, it's the easiest thing. And then for this little piece, I'm just going to break off and kind of put that right in the middle. And just going to grab that one as well, put that at the bottom. And then for the sage, I'm going to just kind of grab, actually, I should probably grab scissors. Let's do that. Okay, for the lavender, I kind of want it to be like more of a bunchy part like this. So I'm just going to cut this part from the bottom right here. I'm going to cut any other pieces that I want as well. Like I said, this is a super fun gift to give for a housewarming, or if somebody's even having kind of a tough time, they've been having bad luck or anything like that. Kind of fun to just give to somebody as a gift. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bunch, and this one I kind of want to put on the top, and I want these little leaves to kind of stick out the top right here. And then I'm just going to, you know, put them in there just like this. And then for the eucalyptus, the eucalyptus is kind of tricky because it's the way the leaves are, but I'm just going to put this like this and kind of wrap it like that. And then just let this little dude hang out because that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm just going to put these on the outside. I kind of want to make it kind of like a burrito. You really don't have to do it like this. There's no way of like specifically doing it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. So this is basically what it looks like. Kind of like just a bunch of really cool herbs together. And if you want, you can always get rose petals and kind of put the rose petals over like that. And that looks really, really pretty too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my string, and then I'm gonna start my knot at the bottom. So this is a little bit of the tricky part. So I'm just going to make a knot. Make sure all of the bottom pieces are above or below the knot so that they're getting tight in there. So the hardest part to this is actually trying to make this as tight as possible, because once it shrinks, the string kind of gets loose. So make sure to try to make it super, super tight. And basically, I'm just going to go around. Oh wait, you know what? Let's cut this. He's kind of in the way. This little dude is in the way. You gotta go, bro. Sorry. See ya. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and, oops, do some twisting. Kind of like you're twisting an old Christmas tree to throw in the trash. This is what this reminds me of. Okay. As tight as possible. Telling you, this is the hardest part out of the whole process. All right, so once you get to the top, I kind of want to do like a different like angle down. So it does kind of like a crisscross. And this is literally all you do, you guys. It's the easiest. The hardest thing is just trying to make this string as tight as possible. All right. All right, so now that I'm at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually just cut this. Just gonna make a quick little knot. And then another little knot, which this makes it kind of hard because it's just already snug. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put it underneath like that. And see how there's a little loop? I'm gonna put this little string through the loop to make sure this is super tight. And then just pull it as hard as possible. And this looks pretty tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. So I have this little string here. I can either leave it like that to hang it, or I can grab like a chip clip or something. That's normally what I do. I normally grab a chip clip and I clip this and I just hang it to dry. So we gotta make sure that this dries. It's not gonna burn if it's not dry. So we want this to dry in order for it to burn. So all we gotta do now is just let these dry, and that's literally it. So this is the one that's dry already. I made this one way smaller, but they're so fun. And by the way, when you burn them, all you have to do is burn it. You don't have to take the string off or anything. So yeah, that's all you have to do. How easy was that? That's literally it. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now you guys can use your smudge sticks to get all those bad spirits out of your life and all that negative energy out of your life, because we are going into 2020 soon and we do not have any time for that, okay? We're going in with positive minds, positive energy, and it is going to be such an amazing year. So start making your sage sticks and start handing them out so everybody can have this cleansed energy and feel so good. And we can start doing our brujerias, and we can start getting all these espantos out of our house. I'm just kidding. This is literally not witchcraft. This is strictly for positive vibes, positive energy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, because I am going to give you some good shit in the next couple of weeks. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.